I've got another question here.
Thanks, Phil. Bret, can you tell us about your TV show and also maybe a little bit about your near self-immolation today?
Yes. Well, I think you're talking about when Scott was mentioning about going through the tough things that you roll with and the punches in your career, and it makes you stronger. Today, I caught on fire at fantasy camp, and it was a.
You didn't.
Well, I'm not kidding. Look at my boobs.
It was Jane's fault, too, wasn't it?
I'm not making up. They tried to kill me today at fantasy camp, and I went in.
It was Jane.
It's rock and roll.
And he saved my life. Right there, I looked down, I said, something smells like it's on fire in this room, and she had candles everywhere, and I stepped in one and just stood there like an idiot. It was like a Dumb and Dumber moment, and I looked down at my tire paint like it was on fire.
I love that.
So if you ever think you're having a bad day, you got to learn to roll with the punches. I was going to add that when Scott was finishing. And the TV show is just, and he was talking about, with reality shows, and it's a strange thing because when you do it, and you do, I'm doing this thing called Rock of Love, which is kind of a different version of Flavor of Love, and it kicks off in July. And what's strange about when you do that kind of stuff, it's all about the drama and the angles. And I'm sure, although I don't know Sebastian that well, I'm sure he's not quite the person. Is that the right word?
He's not.
That they make him out to be, but it's also what. It's like the reason Jerry Springer works. You know what I'm saying? It's drama, and we all love a car wreck. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad, but it's true.
Can I just ask you a question? Rock of Love, is this like you're trying to find a date?
It starts out with 25 women and myself.
And you?
And me.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Horrible
Do you really think that
circumstances.
you're going to find love that way? No, but do you really think that you'll find someone special that way?
I'm pretty sure I will. At least, or have a good time trying anyway.
Special is a loose term.
It's a loose term.
You don't have to do the show. I've got 25 girls I could call right now, and you'd be all set. That's so funny.
That makes 50. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, boy.
And I'm older now, so it's going to take a little time to weed through the process.
Oh, my God.
All right, we got another question.
I have a question for Bret. How do I sign up?
Right? It's funny.
my
looking
God.
right as we speak. We'll talk in just a minute.
Yeah, David's having auditions in the room, right?
He's working it back there right now.
Anybody? Question?
Oh, Lord.
Come on.
Thank you.
Here we go. Over here.
Bret, when you guys aren't working together, recording or doing something like that, how often do you talk? Do you guys call each other or not, or just kind of go your separate ways when you're in a band, or do you stay in touch? I just don't know what you do when you're not working together.
We know in our situation, I can make this really simple. We all grew up together again on the East Coast, and we played in bands since junior high school together. Every bar, the Pine Grove Inn, moving the pool table out of the way, came out here. And so when you have a little bit of time right after a tour to get away, we do it. But we're actually, for as many fights as me and Bobby and Cece have actually physically had on stage, we actually get along pretty damn well. It's like that one moment that blows up at the tour. And for the most part, we get away for a little bit, but then we're pretty in touch. I'm closer to him now than I was 20 years ago. Then you saw each other every day, but now I'm tighter with them.
Yeah, it's family. I've spent more time with my band over the last 20-odd years than I have with my actual family, because you live in close quarters on a bus for months at a time, and you either learn to get along or you're basically. So as soon as the tour ends, though, we definitely go our separate way. Put it this way: we live in Los Angeles, Chicago, and New York, so when we're off tour, we don't see each other really that much, unless we happen to be in each other's cities, and we'll go out and have a drink. But otherwise, when you do get off tour, you need your space. Otherwise, when you get back on tour, it's like, didn't I just see you last week? Like, I'm sick of you. So you got to have some time.
I'm like sick of you. That's it's true.
Oh, it's pretty close.
And the rehearsals are weird because when you come back to rehearsal, it's a strange thing because it's like you get together and you go over. But it's kind of cool because you haven't seen each other in a while, and you rehearse a couple of weeks, or at least we do, before we go out. And it's kind of cool because you haven't seen them in a while.
Yeah, you reconnect.
It's like absence makes the heart grow fonder.
Because I'm in the heat of it right now, so I'm like, I don't even want to see you people right now. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
I've been on a break. I've been off since
honest.
October, and we're going to start writing March 1st, so it's going to be the first time we're back in a room together really since mid-October. So, and part of me is really looking forward to it because we're going to start creating new material, and that's my favorite thing to do. being in a band. But on the other hand, it's like, oh, here we go again, and it's like, when's the first fight going to happen and who's going to be an ass? It's just it's family dynamics. It's like, imagine Thanksgiving dinner with your whole family every day. That's what it's like being in a band, basically.